I am a winner. I have everything. I have a big house with 10 rooms. I have 3 expensive cars. I have a beautiful wife. Her name is Dahlia. I worked hard for this life. I started with nothing. Now I have everything. But Dahlia does not smile anymore. She lives in my house. She wears my jewelry. She drives my cars. But she is far away. She is always thinking about something else. I watch her every day. She looks at the walls. She does not look at me. Dahlia, do you like the new ring? I ask. She looks at her hand. Yes, thank you. Her voice is cold. She does not sound happy. I give her everything. Why is she not grateful? One morning, I hear her in the bathroom. She is humming a song. It is an old song. We heard it many years ago. We were poor then. We lived in a small apartment. I open the door. Why do you sing that song? She stops. She looks surprised. I don't know. I just remembered it. She goes back to the mirror. She puts on lipstick. But it is the wrong color. It is cheap lipstick, pink and simple. I bought her expensive lipstick last month. Red and elegant. It cost $200. Why do you wear that lipstick? I ask. She touches her lips. I like this one, but I bought you a better one. I know. She walks past me. I just like this one. I stand there. I feel angry. I feel confused. That night, I watch her again. She sits at her desk. She opens a small notebook. The notebook is old. The leather is worn and soft. She writes in the notebook. Her hand moves slowly. She smiles while she writes. I have not seen that smile in years. What are you writing? I ask. She closes the notebook fast. Nothing. Just thoughts. Can I see? No. She holds the notebook close. It's private. Private. She never said that word before. We shared everything once. Now, she has secrets. Every night, she writes in that notebook. Every night, she smiles that secret smile. I want to know what she writes. I want to know why she smiles. 1 week passes. Dahlia becomes more distant. She goes out every afternoon. She says she goes to the park. Why do you go to the park? I ask. I like to sit there. I like to think. We have a garden. You can sit there. I want to go to the park. She leaves. She takes the old notebook with her. I follow her one day. I stay far behind. She walks to an old park. The park is dirty. The benches are broken. She sits on a bench. She opens the notebook. She writes. She smiles. I drive home. I feel sick. Why does she go there? That park is ugly. Our garden is beautiful. Is she meeting someone? I hire a private investigator. His name is Silas. He follows Dahlia for 1 week. Silas brings me photos. In the photos, Dahlia sits alone. She looks happy. She looks free. Is she meeting anyone? I ask. No one, Silas says. She just sits. She writes. She smiles. I look at the photos again. Dahlia looks young in them. She looks like the girl I married 20 years ago, but she never looks like that at home. One evening, I come home early. Dahlia is in the bedroom. The door is open. I stop. I watch her. She is holding a letter. She presses it against her chest. Her eyes are closed. Her eyes are shining with tears. Happy tears. She opens her eyes. She reads the letter again. She smiles. It is the smile I remember, the smile from long ago. My heart beats fast. My hands become fists. Who wrote that letter? Who makes her smile like that? She does not see me. She puts the letter back in the notebook. She closes it. She locks it in a wooden box. I walk away. I go to my office. I sit in the dark. Dahlia loves someone else. The truth is clear now. She writes letters to him. She thinks about him. She smiles for him. Not for me. I gave her everything. I gave her this life. I gave her diamonds and silk and gold. But she wants someone else. Someone who makes her feel alive. I stay in my office all night. I do not sleep. I make a plan. Tomorrow, I will ask her. Tomorrow, I will know his name. Tomorrow, everything will change. The next morning, I wait for Dahlia. She comes down for breakfast. She looks calm. She looks beautiful. I put the photos on the table. I push them toward her. Look at these, I say. She picks up a photo. She sees herself on the park bench. She sees herself smiling. You followed me, she says. Yes, I had to know. She puts the photo down. She does not look surprised. She does not look angry. Who is he? I ask. My voice is loud now. Who is this man? What man? Dahlia looks at me. The man you write to. The man you think about. The man you love. I point at the photos. You go to that dirty park every day. You sit on that old bench. You write letters. You smile. I stand up. My chair falls back. You never smile at me. You never smile in this house. But you smile there. For him. Dahlia stands too. She folds her hands. Felix. No! I hit the table. The photos jump. Tell me his name. Tell me who he is. You don't understand, she says. Then make me understand. I shout, why do you go to that park? Is he better than me? Does he have more money? A bigger house? Dahlia looks at me. Her eyes are sad, not angry, just sad. No, she says quietly. He has nothing. I laugh. It is a bitter laugh. Nothing? So you leave me for a poor man? After everything I gave you? He understands me, Dahlia says. He listens when I talk. He remembers small things. He cares about my feelings. I care about you, I say. I bought you everything. I gave you this life. You gave me things, she says. Not love, not time, not yourself. I step closer. Who is he? Tell me his name. Dahlia shakes her head. He isn't rich, Felix. He has nothing, but he has a heart. She looks at me. Her eyes are full of pain. And you? You lost yours a long time ago. Her words hit me like ice water. I stand still. I cannot speak. When did you become this person? Dahlia asks. When did money become more important than us? Money gave us this life, I say. This isn't life, Dahlia says. This is a prison. A beautiful prison. But still a prison. She turns away. She walks toward the stairs. Where are you going? I ask. I can't stay here anymore, she says. I can't live with a stranger. I'm your husband. No. She stops. She looks back at me. My husband died years ago. You are someone else now. She goes upstairs. I hear her open drawers. I hear her moving around. I sit down. My hands shake. My head hurts. 10 minutes pass. Dahlia comes back down. She carries a small bag. Just one bag. I put papers on the table. Divorce papers. My lawyer prepared them yesterday. Sign these, I say. Take half of everything. Take the house. Take the cars. Just tell me his name. Dahlia picks up the papers. She reads them. Then she takes a pen. She signs her name. I don't want your money, she says. I don't want anything. She puts the pen down. She walks to the door. Dahlia, wait, I say. We can fix this. We can try again. She opens the door. The morning light comes in. She looks small against the bright sky. There is nothing to fix, she says. You broke us a long time ago. I just didn't want to see it. Please, I say. The word feels strange in my mouth. I never say please anymore. Goodbye, Felix, she says. She walks out. The door closes behind her. I hear her footsteps on the driveway. I hear a car start. I hear it drive away. I sit in the empty house. I sit in the silence. I won. I have the house. I have the cars. I have the money. But I lost her. I walk through the rooms. Every room is perfect. Every room is empty. I go to our bedroom. Her closet is almost full. She took almost nothing. Just basic clothes. Just simple things. Then I see it. On her desk. The wooden box. She forgot it. Or maybe she left it on purpose. I walk to the box. I touch it. The wood is smooth and old. Inside this box is the truth. Inside this box is him, the other man, the man she loves. I pick up the box. It is locked. I need to find the key. I search her desk. I search the drawers. Then I find it, a small, silver key. It was in a cup full of pens. I hold the key. My hand shakes. Do I want to know? Do I want to see his face? Yes, I need to know. I need to see the man who took my wife. I put the key in the lock. I turn it. The lock clicks open. I open the box. Inside the box are letters, hundreds of letters. They are folded carefully. Some are yellow with age. Some are new. I take out the first letter. I unfold it. My hands shake. I read the first line. To Felix, aged 25. I stop. I read it again. Felix. My name. Not another man's name. My name. I open another letter. To the boy who gave me his raincoat. Another letter. To the man who promised we would never change. Another. To the Felix who laughed at silly jokes. I sit on the floor. Letters fall around me. I pick them up. I read them, one by one. Each letter is to me. To a version of me. A version from the past. Dear Felix, I miss the way you sang in the shower. You sang badly, but you were happy. Dear Felix, I miss our Friday nights. We ate cheap pizza. We watched old movies. You held my hand. That was enough. Dear Felix, do you remember our first apartment? It was small. The walls were thin. But we were together. We were enough. I read faster. My chest hurts. My eyes burn. Dear Felix, you used to notice small things. You asked about my day. You listened to my stories. You cared about my dreams. Dear Felix, you promised me something. You said money would never change us. You said we would stay the same, but you broke that promise. Dear Felix, I look at you now. I see a stranger. Where did you go? Where is the man I married? I drop the letters. I put my head in my hands. She was not writing to another man. She was writing to me. To the old me. To the man I used to be. I reach into the box again. At the bottom is a photo. I take it out. It is a black and white photo. The edges are soft. The paper is old. The photo shows a young man. He has messy hair. He wears a torn t-shirt. His jeans have holes in them, but he is smiling. His smile is huge. His eyes are bright and alive. I know this man. This man is me. 20 years ago. I stare at the photo. I cannot look away. This is the man Dahlia loved. This is the man she wrote to every night. Not another man. Not a stranger. Me. The old me. I look around the bedroom. I see the mirror. I walk to it. I look at my face. I see expensive clothes. I see perfect hair. I see cold eyes. I look nothing like the man in the photo. I hold the photo next to my face. I compare them. The young man in the photo is smiling. The man in the mirror is not. The young man in the photo looks happy. The man in the mirror looks tired. The young man in the photo looks alive. The man in the mirror looks dead inside. I drop the photo. I step back from the mirror. Dahlia was right. My husband died years ago. She said those words this morning. I am not the same man. I am someone different, someone worse. I killed him. I killed the old Felix. I killed him to become rich. I killed him to become successful. And Dahlia saw it happen. She watched me change. She watched me become cold. She watched me forget how to love. She tried to keep the old Felix alive. In her letters, in her memories, in that old notebook. She went to the park because we used to go there. We used to sit on that bench. We used to eat sandwiches and talk for hours. She hummed old songs because we used to sing them together. When we were happy, when we were poor, when we were enough for each other, she wore cheap lipstick because that was all we could buy back then. But we did not care. We had each other. Now, we have everything, but we have nothing. I sit on the floor again. I pick up all the letters. I read them slowly. Each letter is a memory. Each letter is a piece of the man I lost. Dear Felix, today I remembered our first date. You brought me flowers. They were from the park. They were free, but they were beautiful. You said beautiful things should be free. Dear Felix, you used to walk me home every night. We took the long way. We wanted more time together. Now you are too busy. You drive past me in your car. Dear Felix, I miss you. I miss you so much. But you are right here. How can I miss someone who lives in the same house? I cry. I cannot stop the tears. They fall on the letters. They make the ink run. Dahlia did not cheat on me. Dahlia stayed faithful to me, to the real me, to the me I forgot. She loved me so much that she kept me alive. In her heart, in her words, in her secret box. And I accused her. I yelled at her. I treated her like a criminal. I was the criminal. I was the one who betrayed us. I was the one who walked away. I look at the photo again. I look at that smile, that honest, open, joyful smile. When did I stop smiling like that? When did I become so hard, so cold? I remember now. I remember the moment everything changed. 10 years ago, I got my first big deal. I made $1 million. I bought this house. I bought expensive suits. I bought a new car. Dahlia was happy for me. But she asked me something. Will this change us? I laughed. Of course not. We will always be us. But I lied. It did change me. Money changed me. Success changed me. Ambition changed me. I stopped listening. I stopped caring. I stopped seeing her. I saw only numbers, only deals, only more money. And Dahlia disappeared. She became invisible. She became a ghost in her own home. But she never stopped loving me. The real me. The me I killed. I gather all the letters. I put them back in the box. I close it carefully. I stand up. I look around the empty house. This house that cost millions. This house that has no love. I walk to the window. The sun is setting. The sky is orange and pink. I remember watching sunsets with Dahlia. We used to sit on the fire escape. We used to share one blanket. We used to talk about our future. Our future looked nothing like this. I pick up the wooden box. I hold it close to my chest. Dahlia left it here. Maybe she wanted me to find it. Maybe she wanted me to understand. I understand now. But it is too late. Or is it? I stand in front of the mirror again. I look at myself for a long time. The man in the mirror wears a suit. The suit costs $5,000. The watch costs $20,000. The shoes are Italian leather, but the man looks empty. The man looks alone. This man is me, but I do not know him. When did I become this person? When did I forget how to be happy? I take off the watch. I put it on the dresser. I take off the suit jacket. I throw it on the bed. I look at the mirror again. I still see a stranger. I am the villain in my own story. Dahlia was right. I lost my heart. I traded it for money. I sit on the bed. I open the wooden box again. I take out more letters. Dear Felix, do you remember the rain? We got caught in the rain. We had no umbrella. We ran under a tree. You kissed me. Your hair was wet. Your smile was bright. That was the best day. I remember that day. I was 23. Dahlia was 21. We were walking home from work. The rain started suddenly. We laughed. We did not care about getting wet. We were together. That was all that mattered. I read another letter. Dear Felix, do you remember our sandwiches? We shared one sandwich for lunch. We could not buy two, but we did not mind. We sat in the park. We talked about everything. You told me jokes, bad jokes, but I laughed anyway. I remember those sandwiches, cheap bread, cheap cheese. But we were happy. We sat on a bench, the same bench from the photos. We watched people walk by. We made up stories about them. We laughed until our stomachs hurt. When did I stop laughing like that? I read more letters. Each letter brings back a memory. Each memory hurts. Dear Felix, you used to hold doors for me. You used to ask if I was cold. You used to notice when I was sad. You cared about small things. Those small things were everything. I forgot how to care. I forgot how to notice. I became too busy, too important, too successful. But what did I succeed at? I made money. I lost love. Is that success? I put the letters down. I stand up. I need to leave this house. I change my clothes. I put on old jeans. I find an old t-shirt in the back of my closet. It is from college. It still fits. I look in the mirror one more time. I look more like the photo now, more like the old Felix. But the eyes are still wrong. The eyes are still cold. I leave the house. I walk to the garage. I look at my cars, the Ferrari, the Mercedes, the Range Rover. I walk past them all. I walk out to the street. I start walking. I walk for 30 minutes. I reach the park, the old park, the park from the photos. The park is empty now. The sun is almost gone. The benches are old and broken. I find the bench, Dahlia's bench, our bench. I sit down. The wood is rough. The paint is peeling. But I remember this bench. I remember sitting here with Dahlia. I remember our dreams. I remember our plans. We were going to travel the world. We were going to have children. We were going to grow old together. We were going to be happy. What happened to those dreams? When did I stop caring about them? I look around the park. A dog runs by. A couple walks hand in hand. They are young. They look happy. They look like Dahlia and me. 20 years ago. I put my head in my hands. The tears come. I cannot stop them. I cry. I cry hard. I cry like I have not cried in years. I do not cry for Dahlia. I do not cry for my marriage. I cry for myself. For the man I used to be. For the man I killed. I was a good man once. I was kind. I was warm. I was real. Now I am nothing. I am just money and suits and empty rooms. I cry until there are no more tears. I cry until my chest hurts. I cry until I am empty. The sky is dark now. The park lights turn on. They are yellow and dim. I sit on the bench. I do not move. I do not want to go back to that house. That house is not a home. It is a museum of everything I lost. A thought comes to me, a small thought, a dangerous thought. What if I can change? What if I can become him again, the old Felix, the real Felix? Is it too late? Did I kill him forever? Or is he still there? Somewhere inside me, waiting, hoping. I stand up. I look at the bench one more time. Dahlia sat here. She wrote letters here. She remembered me here. She kept me alive. In her heart. In her words. Maybe I can keep me alive too. Maybe I can find the old Felix. Maybe I can bring him back. I do not know if Dahlia will forgive me. I do not know if she will come back. But I need to try. Not for her. For me. I need to become human again. I need to remember how to feel, how to care, how to love. I walk away from the bench. I walk toward the street, but I do not go home. Not yet. I have work to do. I have a man to find. A man I lost. Myself. It takes me 3 days to find Dahlia. I ask our old friends. I search the city. Finally, someone tells me her address. She lives in a small apartment. The building is old. The paint is faded. It looks like our first home. I stand outside. I look at the building. My heart beats fast. I did not bring the Ferrari. I did not bring the Mercedes. I took the bus, like I used to do. I wear old jeans. I wear a simple t-shirt. The t-shirt is a bit tight now. I am older. My body changed, but it feels right. I look like the man in the photo. Almost. I walk to her door. My hands shake. I take a deep breath. I knock. I hear footsteps inside. The door opens. Dahlia stands there. She looks surprised. She looks afraid. Felix, she says. What do you want? I see her walls go up. She thinks I am here to fight. She thinks I am here to take her back to the mansion. But I am not that Felix anymore. I smile. It feels strange. I have not smiled like this in years. Excuse me, miss, I say. I am lost. Can you show me the way to your heart? I heard they serve the best coffee there. Dahlia stares at me. Her mouth opens. She cannot speak. That was my line. 20 years ago. Our first date. I used that terrible line. She laughed at me. Then she gave me her number. Felix? She whispers. What did you say? I said I am lost, I repeat. Will you help me? Dahlia's eyes fill with tears. Her hand covers her mouth. You remember that? She asks. I remember everything, I say. I forgot for a while, but I remember now. A tear runs down her face. Then another. But she is smiling too. That was the worst pickup line ever, she says. Her voice shakes. I know, I say, but it worked. She laughs. She cries. She does both at the same time. Felix, she says, is it really you? Yes, I say. It's me. The real me. I found him again. You helped me find him. Dahlia steps forward. She looks into my eyes. She searches for something, and she finds it. I see it in her face. She sees the old Felix, the Felix from the photo, the Felix she wrote to every night. I read your letters, I say. All of them. You were right about everything. I lost myself, but I want to come back, if you let me. Dahlia does not speak. She just opens the door wider. Come in, she says softly. I walk inside. The apartment is tiny. One room, a small kitchen, a bed in the corner. It looks exactly like our first apartment. I don't have much, Dahlia says. Just some instant noodles. Some tea. That sounds perfect, I say. We sit on the floor. We eat noodles from the pot. We share one fork, like we used to do. Dahlia laughs. You look silly in that tight t-shirt. I know, I say. I got old. We both did, she says. I take her hand. Her hand is warm. It fits perfectly in mine, like it always did. I don't want to go back to that house, I say. That house is not a home. Where do you want to go? Dahlia asks. Anywhere, I say, as long as I'm with you. She squeezes my hand. What about your company? Your cars? Your life? That was not my life, I say. That was a prison. You said it. You were right. So what now? She asks. Now I start again. I say, I start being myself. The real me. Not the rich me. Just Felix. Dahlia smiles. The real smile. The smile from the letters. The smile I missed so much. Just Felix, she repeats. I like him. I like him too, I say. We sit on the floor. We hold hands. We do not talk. We just sit together. For the first time in years, I feel happy. Really happy. Not fake happy. Not success happy. Just happy. I am not a CEO anymore. I am not a winner. I am not rich. I am just Felix. And that is enough. Dahlia leans her head on my shoulder. I close my eyes. I am home. Did you have fun today? Send a bear hug to the like button. Make sure to subscribe to Teddy English Story for more cozy tales and fun English lessons. Share this video with someone special, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.